This is a video response to Oakurd's why I talk about same-sex marriage. Anyways, I could feel happy that we could have gay marriage over here in California because I lived in California for most of my life, and I grew up in Orange County and had all my friends over here in Orange County. I had all my family in Orange County. I never really experienced the whole prejudice as far as for me being gay, you know. I mean, I was never really that what my dad called it, the in your face or anything of that sort, you know, those people who are like that whole we're here, we're queer, get used to it type of mentality, you know. I didn't really had any need to adopt that kind of mentality. It's part of me for me being a little jittery, you know. It's just I just have this with me, Coke, and it's already about 5:30 in the morning. Anyways, besides that, although I did experience like prejudice as far as myself of a different kind, which is still prejudice, because I actually make that very clear on my video blogs a couple times about me being disabled, you know, and for as long as I remember, I was always been in a special ed class, and I didn't really know what disability that I had up until the end of high school when I finally got diagnosed with it. So it was Asperger's syndrome, which is kind of like a lighter, a less severe form of autism. So a lot of people kind of think of it as a fake disease for some reason. I don't know what's their problem with the whole Asperger's syndrome and people who have Asperger's syndrome. And I just don't get it with those type of people, you know. Even though it's already been in the books almost 15 years, I think. Almost 15 years. But I think I spent most of my life being not being ridiculed for like that, you know, but not all the time. It's just every now and then I think there was people that would have made fun of me because I was in special ed, like when I was in grade school. But then when I started middle school and high school, I think the kids didn't even care. What if I went to the special ed class or a regular class or whatnot? They didn't really care. You know, they just saw me as a person of that sort, you know. I never really came out in high school because I was just worried that everybody would have looked down on me, you know. And at the time when I probably could have came out in high school, it was the whole murder of Matthew Shepard and all these other little things that were occurring that year. And the same thing with all these other little stories, I think, that were like related to that at the time, you know. But and plus I was going through a lot of things with families, a lot of things with my family, and I was also, excuse me on that, I was also going through like some therapy with school throughout the 7th to 10th grade, I think. I never really brought that sort of issue up anyways, as far as if they would have all would have reacted at that time, they probably would have all thought I was going through a phase, or that I was just confused, or whatever, because certainly they probably couldn't really handle somebody who was disabled and someone who was also gay at the same time. And I made this sort of references on several things on my video blogs and stuff on LiveJournal that, again, I'm just rather be known as a gay person with disabilities than a disabled person who is gay, but or a gay disabled person or something like that, or whatever the combination of that, or whatever, which way it could be that I can be happy with, instead of just people thinking me as a freak because I'm disabled, or a freak because I'm gay, or people who, I don't know what it is with them, but I think some people actually did will start to learn a little bit more about my disability as far as that goes, but some people will still overcompensated or undercompensated for that matter, and I think I've been okay with it as far as that goes. The past, I was always so mad at everyone for people who just overdid it or underdo it, and I felt like, I probably should be happy for the help that I could get, what if it's too little or too much, but anyways, I guess that's it.